Vyrah reporting for duty. Another time together. We're gonna watch some YouTube together. Nothing to just chilling. See what's going on. See what's going on the web. On the web, do people still use the fucking term web? On the centralized network. On the whatever. All right, let's get into it. I've seen like a couple new trailers. Gamescom dropped, so we get some goodies about. Yeah, we get some new trailers. We get some new goodies, and as always, like the anime industry keeps on like giving. Because like to keep releasing stuff, and it's just like, you okay Japan, you okay? How much stuff can you release in a single fucking like a week, you know? So yeah, not everything is really good, but you know what it is. It's good enough for me, it's good enough for you, everyone. At least there's a little something for everyone. Like a game journalist once said, it got and got destroyed for that. So yeah. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. First trailer of the day. Like let's start with trailer. So far, okay, Farlight 84 FPP gameplay trailer. Let's check this out. Okay, so Farlight, let me just check one thing. How's it called? I will find the name. Oh my fucking god, I cannot find the name. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, I fucking found the name. So, Apex Legend, ever heard of it? So this is a hero shooter. Apparently, that is arena hero shooter. Looks great. Looks great. Hero shooters were not exactly my thing. I never got into the vibe of PUBG and all these other arena shooters like Apex. But like on this one, like I knew Apex. I mean, yeah, it looks good, like, but the problem is that like it faces Juggernaut, and the question is, why would someone like quit PUBG or Apex Legends to play Farlight? I don't see really the reasoning. It has to be like exceptional. It has to be really exceptional for it to be to add something to the game. So I don't like. It's not my thing. But maybe it will be yours. I don't know. But like, I don't know. Ear shooters, arena shooters, god fucking damn. It's like we're a couple of years. It feels like we took a time machine for some time. So yeah, Farlight. Yeah, that's a pass for me. A hard pass. Like. Okay. So next on we have so this was a teaser from the Gamescom actually. So Gamescom dropped off a lot of new trailer teasers, whatever. I need to verify if my stream if there's sound on my stream. Fucking despise this fucking thing. Happened one.
Listen. I dreamt.
Okay. Okay, so we can keep going. Okay, so this is the Enshrouded Wake of the Water teased at the Gamescom. So let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Listen. I dreamt of a time before the corruption and the fight for survival. I dreamt of a shimmering home and of exile. To find peace, we must brave the deep. Hear the old gods whisper, and an ancient fury awakens. We shall purge the profane and command the water to yield to our will, for there is no greater power than the flame of the faithful.
Okay, so first and foremost, with everything that I've seen, this is a game not made for humans, but made for beavers. You must wield the water and basically have power over it. Yeah, this is a game made for beavers. Sadly, beavers do not play video games, but if beavers would play video games, they will be really happy about Enshrouded Wake of the Water release. Other than that, so this seems to be a survival type of build type of game, which is interesting. The story side, I don't know, because depends with these games. It's either like there's nothing, or like there's some, but like it's not enough. Sometimes there's not even a campaign. So is this interesting for beavers? It is the game that they waited all this time for, the beavers. But for us, I need to see more of the gameplay and what the game is like, because for me, like I'm not into like these like large creator game survival games. but like maybe it can be interesting. Maybe it can be interesting. Like the graphics are beautiful. Like it seems to be quite like well-rounded all around, but like that doesn't make a fucking like great game. That makes like some entertainment. All right. Okay. And let's get into the weeb world. A new trailer dropped for the banished court magician aimed to become the strongest. These fucking Japanese name, man, friend. This fucking Japanese name, friend. Like, what the like? I get it, but like, I really don't. And it sells, and I don't understand. Anyway, let's check it out.
もう一度言う。宮廷魔法師アレク・ユグレット。お前はクビだ。卒業してから4年。ずっと支えてきたつもりだった。だが。
アレク、僕と来てほしい。君の力が必要なんだ。
役立たずの元宮廷魔法師だぞ。
僕らの大冒険が始まるんだ。話してみれば。回復魔法は得意だから。
俺らは伝説のパーティーラスティングピリオドなんだからよ。
描けアレク・ユグレット。
頼りにしてるわ、主席さん。始めよう。新しい伝説を。あの日の続きを。
今の俺は宮廷魔法師じゃない。平民と手を取り合えだと。ふざけるな。
もっと描き続けることができるわよ。アレクならもっと。
俺らが世界で一番強い冒険者になりゃいいんだ。
簡単に言ってくれるな。
ゴギも抜いてやんぞ。
ラスティングピリオド。俺は最強を目指す。
アレク。
やれアレク。
Okay, so let's go back to these type of stories really, like, when the name tells you, like, it can be like it can be awesome, it can be fucking useless. Right. The character design is fine. It's not outstanding, but like right now these days, like it has its style. When it comes to, I've seen something that I really disliked. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Fucking bad 3D right here. Fucking bad 3D right here. Look at this. Like, I wanna be like 2D, but it's actually 3D. Bleh. Yuck. Probably 3D. Other than that, yeah, maybe like this can be like a seasonal anime, like that can be interesting enough. Like it's not free ren, you know, let's be honest, it's not fucking free ren, but it's interesting, and I think that like maybe it has some potential. When it comes to like the fights, they don't show them too much, but like it looks like artistic enough, you know. Like the story itself looks like, you know what? For once, I won't complain. It looks like a good time, you know, because like remember to who people advertise anime? Actually, the fucking children and teenagers. Okay. It looks like a good time for a teenager or children. Okay, for me, probably like unless I hear that like it's the best fucking anime or whatever, I'll probably skip on this. But it looks like a good time anyway. So yeah. So let's continue about like the fucking like weeb world. Yeah, let's continue in the weeb world. Let's get into the degen part of the fucking weeb world. A manga about being stepped on. And it starts with okay. Let's check it out. It's my boy Gigog that talks about it, so let's check it out.
Slavery is bad. But I'm constantly on a journey to find the next great anime, the next great manga, and nowadays we are spoilt for choice. Recently, I just finished Vinland Saga Season 2, which is a masterpiece that shook me to my core. A human story so powerful, it can not only give you a great experience, it can change your outlook on life. It's shows like these that reminds me why I love the medium so much. But on this never-ending journey, some days I wake up and I remember, wait a minute, I'm a Because what if I've told you that I've discovered a high-intensity shonen action manga with amazing art about being a slave to an army of insane anime girls in military uniforms that can kick your ass and will find any way, shape or form to sit in your face every other chapter. Now I know what you're gonna say. Giga, god damn it, what do you think I am, some weird perverted freak? Can you please stop trying to get me into your weird hentai fetish shit?
No, these are modern times. Like this is the norm. Like this is a delicacy when it comes to storytelling. What the fuck is he on about?
So, what's the name of the manga again? Point is, there are times I want to remind people that I'm always striving to find the next anime or manga masterpiece and prove to the world that I'm still a functional member of society. Then I remember that I play Honkai Star Rail. Hi, I'm Giguk. And just in case you needed a monthly reminder that I'm still a piece of garbage, here's a manga about being stepped on by hot anime girls. Before we get stepped on by degeneracy, why don't we step on over to today's sponsor, PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile is an extremely popular free battle royale shooter with 8 different classic maps and a plethora of different game modes. With the ability to compete in team deathmatches, classic battle royales, arcade games, and the new World of Wonder creation mode where you can create and play your very own maps, it's no wonder this game continues to be a blast every time I log in. Things have gotten even better with their 2.7 update where PUBG Mobile paired with one of the most iconic anime of all time, Dragon Ball Super. Not only does this mark the first time Dragon Ball Super has teamed up with a mobile-only game, but their collaboration has led to a variety of amazing game perks that you don't want to miss. There's a new Dragon Ball Super themed game mode that allows you to discover new areas built to replicate famous locations from the series like Dragon Ball Village, Tenkaichi Budokai, Kame House, and Karen Tower. You can even collect all 7 Dragon Balls to receive powerful in-game buffs. Not forgetting you can also gain access to new skills and items like the Kamehameha, a powerful key move, Sensu Beans to help restore your health, the Dragon Radar which helps you to collect and find Dragon Balls, the Hoi Poi Air Car, and more. You can even use Ki to upgrade your materials which will come in handy while playing the new Dragon Ball Super Battle Royale mode. Here you can play as characters like Son Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Piccolo, and Ultimate Gohan. Use their unique skills in battle and strive to be the last one standing within this new map and mode. Guys, you do not want to miss this 2.7 update, especially if you're a Dragon Ball Super fan or just a fan of great games in general. So, just click the link in the description to download and start playing PUBG Mobile for free today. Thank you very much to PUBG Mobile for sponsoring me today, and back to the video. Alright, before you start raising your eyebrows at me, I just want to say, I did not go out looking for a manga like this. This manga just happened to find me, Your Honor. See, I was just innocently browsing my local manga store when a manga cover caught my eye of a military-clad, smug anime girl looking down at me, emanating the purest step-on-me energy man could ask for with a single massive word plastered behind her. Slave. And my brain went, huh. Mato Seihei no Slave, or Chain Soldier, asks a simple philosophical question to all the guys in the world. Would you sell your dignity to be stepped on by a group of hot anime girls? Yes. In the manga's fictional apocalyptic year of 2020,
Completely, yeah.
a dangerous dimension called Mato emerges all over Japan, bringing with them monsters that terrorize the world and cause various disasters. Fortunately, with these monsters have come a new tool humanity can use to combat them. Peaches, a mysterious resource that can give humans supernatural powers they can wield, but granting these abilities to women and only women, causing a male-female power balance to be completely flipped on its head. Men are now at the lower end of the social hierarchy, and Andrew Tate has become Andrew Cake. Enter Yuki Wakada, male, who's one day just minding his own business when he suddenly finds himself in a life or death situation in the Mato realm, facing off against an army of monsters. Thankfully, humanity has created a specialized combat squad of super-powered Peach Girls called the Anti-Demon Corps, and the commander of the 7th unit sweeps in just in time to save the day. This is Kyoka Uzan, who has the ability to make slaves, which I know sounds pretty bad, but... So anyway, she offers him the opportunity to submit to her, which allows him to activate his ultimate ability, slavery. I can't. Transforming him to the super powerful combat form that can decimate the monster army. This gives him the chance to be the hero he always wanted to be, but unfortunately, men can't technically join the Anti-Demon Corps. But it's okay because they found a little loophole. He joins the 7th unit and moves into their all-female residence to the dismay of all the girls that live there, and has to prove his worth by becoming their caretaker, being a stay-at-home dad, doing the housework, and cooking up a mean meal in the kitchen.
It's got that secret ingredient.
Ooh, and what's that?
Come.
Okay, I know that description makes it sound like it's some weird harem ecchi shit, but hear me out. It's good weird harem ecchi shit. This is a manga written by the same guy who did... Oh no. But okay, regardless of your opinions of Akame ga Kill, and God knows I have my opinions, I think there's one thing we can all come together to agree on. Esdeath was bloody hot. So imagine Akame ga Kill, but every girl is a different flavor of S-Death, and replace all the edgy violence and character deaths with S-tier horny. That's Mato Seihe no Slave. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed an ecchi series this much, and yes, there is more that goes into a good ecchi series than just slapping some sexy anime girls in your face and calling it a day. Just because you appreciate anime titties doesn't mean you can't do it with a little bit of class. I may be a degenerate, but I'm a degenerate with standards. I'm not one to watch a show with nothing but fan service and ecchi scenes as its selling point. Maybe that would have worked when I was a dumbass 14-year-old kid, but motherfucker, there's this thing called hentai. It's like ecchi, but without the blue ball in.
And it's art.
If I'm gonna watch a show, there needs to be another hook. Nice action, an interesting world, a compelling romance, plot. But another equally important thing is how you implement the fan service in your show. You can't just show me thick anime thighs and expect... Sorry, I got distracted. You can't just show me thick anime thighs and expect me to be impressed. And one thing I absolutely despise is when the fan service gets in the way of the action.
Yeah, like fan service, like to be honest, I never understood ecchi animes. Ecchi animes is such a genre that is so strange to me. Like, so basically it's a hentai that is not a hentai, and basically the whole plot of, because listen me out, I love romance anime. Okay, a romance to me is really like, romance anime, it can be really beautiful. I really cry, like I had my emotional times when watching, I don't know, like fucking like I can fucking like get the name right now, but like I really loved let's say Fruit Basket, My Dress Up Darling, Love Hina back in the day, right? And I never understood the appeal of ecchi anime. What the fuck? Who the fuck is it made for? Why the fuck does it exist? Because ecchi can be a subgenre of an anime. So let's say that like an action anime can be ecchi, right? But a pure ecchi anime makes no fucking sense, because basically you're watching basically like a hentai, but there is no hentai, and because it's ecchi, like the whole plot is the same plot that you will have in a hentai or in a porn, but there's no porn in it. That's the thing. And maybe there are like fun scenes, and maybe, but it's really like, okay, so imagine the subgenre in cinema that is like not porn. Basically it's the it is like all the storytelling of a pornographic movie or like TV show, right? But there's no porn in it. They just skip the scene like every other like TV show. And this is basically what ecchi is. And I never fucking understood why the fuck it exists in the first place. And believe me, when you watch a lot of anime, especially there's a lot of isekais, where I watched it and I was like, oh, why? Oh, I mean, I guess I can understand that there are like some artistic, like it can be interesting to some, right? When you see some isekais or some, but ecchi anime, like pure ecchi RM anime, without like any type of romance in it, I'm telling you, just like ecchi, no romance or nothing. The fucking tag, the fucking like theme of the anime is like the type of anime is ecchi, and that's all. Like, I never understood it, and I don't understand how the fuck it sold any anime, because like as much as it can be like something something that like can be added to others as a subgenre to another anime, to let's say an isekai, to an action anime, to romance anime, I can understand that. But the opposite, the way around, is so fucking stupid, because it's basically the plot of a hentai without any hentai in it. And it's basically the only like the story told in pornographic media without any pornography in it. And you're like, why the fuck would you fucking spend time doing that? It is so dumb. It is so dull, empty, and usually completely useless, because basically, like, it has the sense, it makes no sense, and the story has no purpose, because the purpose is to be ecchi, it's to be arousing, it's to be sexy, right? The ecchi genre of anime is something that I will never understand, and and it is something that will always amaze me, because like I said, as much as like as a subgenre, ecchi can be something, as a genre itself, ecchi doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense that any anime whatsoever were able to fucking like sell any copy or become popular while being just ecchi animes. Anyway.
Nothing quite kills an action scene faster than when you're fully invested in a fight. It's exciting, you're into it, your heart is pounding, the next big punch is about to be thrown, then the series goes, alright, pause for a second. Anime titties. Alright, I'm back to the action. If you're gonna put a bit of fan service in your show, keep it separate, or in the best case, work with it. Fan service should be the spice on your dish, and you know, I'm a good boy from Thailand. I don't just like a little bit of spice in my food, I love a lot of spice. But that doesn't mean I just want to eat a plate full of Carolina Reapers, nor would I appreciate you squirting a bottle of chili sauce on my dish when that dish is a nice cool vanilla ice cream. But luckily, Mato Seihe no Slave knows exactly how and when to spice up its dish. See, the twist to Kyoko's powers is that after every battle, she needs to give a reward to a slave that's proportional to the NG they just exerted while she activated her power, with her completely losing control of her body and her body fully willing her actions until the reward has been completely played out. And let's just say these rewards do my Southeast Asian heritage proud.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy...
What this means is that the degeneracy never gets in the way of the action. In fact, they work together to enhance one another, because the fan service you get scales with the action that precedes it. There are
Okay, so this is an interesting take, and this is actually something that makes sense, and you know what could be interesting in an anime, like actually because it's not fan service, because it is like an integral part of the story told. So it's interesting. Actually, it's interesting. What the fuck?
Some chapters that give you just a quick and casual brawl that rewards you with just a little tease, just a little tickling of the balls. But it's when you get the epic, multi-chapter, arc-ending fights. There's the anticipation that as a reader, you know that once the battle is over, there is an equally epic, high-intensity, full-on degenerate ecchi scene from the gods waiting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Pavlovian degeneracy. I'm of the firm belief that if you're going to go down the degenerate route, just fully commit. You think I, a seasoned anime viewer, am impressed watching the millionth dense protagonist accidentally walk into the girls' changing room? Oh no, baka hentai! No! And thankfully, this series pulls no punches in either its action or its culture. According to the lore, each reward Yuki is given is based on his subconscious desires. And thankfully for the readers, our boy must be the average Genshin Impact player because he ain't just bricked up, he's the entire fucking wall. Starting things off with just a vanilla makeout sesh, as the series goes on, the rewards get more and more spicy like he's cycling through the entire library of hentai tags. Not a fan of the main girl? No worries. The series introduces a literal army of dummy mummies, semen demons, waifus with weaponized thickness, and here, come here. Let me give you a little bit of a spoiler. Kyoka can lend her powers out to other girls. You know what that means.
I have come.
But this goes into the one thing Mato Seihei does that separates it from every other generic ecchi series. It has plot. I'm not gonna lie and say that fan service isn't one of the main selling points here, but that doesn't mean there's not more going for it as well. For one, the action is actually pretty kick-ass. It goes beyond, I'm gonna defeat you with the power of friendship and titties. Each girl's unique ability brings more dimension to the action than just, I'm gonna punch you, I'm gonna punch you really hard. All the fights have their own thoughts and tactics put into them based on the powers that are present on the playing field. There's a girl who literally just has Zodwaldo that she activates by doing a fucking JoJo pose. Another girl has an ability called Python where she has to pre-program her body movements like a goddamn software engineer. There's a MILF. I can't remember what her powers are. And a similar level of thought has been put into the characters and the general world around them. With a concept like this, it would have been easy just to slap a bunch of cardboard cutout waifus everywhere and throw in some nonsensical, wacky plots whose only job is to get from one ecchi scene to the next. But each girl has their...
Yeah, this is cool. Like, this is actually getting into this type of like more adult type, like serious type of anime that, because like this is something that I actually dislike and that I didn't found often, if not in fucking Chainsaw Man. Is that like we are like, I'm used to watching like animes that talk about like fucking people getting destroyed, absolutely demolished in wars and battles, good against evil, like clans against like anything, right? But in these animes, they forget to talk about love, to talk about sexuality, things that usually are also like, it's like the mega demon that is barely watchable because it's so fucking terrifying looking, you know, like usually is like within like the world that it is portrayed, it should be since as the media consumer, we are presented with a serious world. It will be nice to fucking like have a serious emotional world that is actually that makes sense compared to the world we are presented with. For example, with Fire Punch or Chainsaw Man, where like it's like, yeah, the dude like people live, the world has ended, like people live, there's monsters everywhere, like and everyone is a devil or whatever, but people don't talk about love, people don't have emotional relationships, people don't have like sexual relationships, people don't date each other, and this is the type of stuff that really, like, once you notice that, oh, absent it is in this type of media, because we're not talking about like you're fucking like showing an anime that where you don't really care. We talk about I talk about like these animes that are really, really serious, where like the power, the stakes, everything is really, really fucking serious. And then you look at the fucking characters, and then act as if they never know what romance is, they never know what love is, they never cared about this. And this is something that, like, for example, like that I saw in only a couple animes, which are like Chainsaw Man, Fire Punch, and also Code Geass, where like there is a relationship, and even though it's not completely clear, even though it is not like absolutely like it's not the center of the story, it is present. And this is something that I fucking like, because like people live the fucking worst day of their lives each fucking like chapter, episode, each fucking like each fucking stories that we discover. But in this, they never fucking care about, well, love. They care about friendship, they care about being friends, but they don't care about love. Well, they don't care about like they don't care about like having emotional relationships. They don't care about dating each other. This is something, for example, that I never fucking understood. Like, for example, did you notice that like in anime, no one fucking dates each other? So you get like a group of adventurers, right? Of like 10 people, right? And no one dates anyone, and no one cares about like anyone being like, and this is so fucking like, once you see it, you're like, how can you show me monsters getting absolutely dismembered, destroyed, people losing their lives, innocent dying, but then this bunch of people like never even like liking each other, while each of the characters are absolutely are even to each other really inspirational and really like and really fucking lonely. And this is something that I really dislike, and that when an anime actually like add this to the fucking story, I'll give you the difference: Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Chainsaw Man, right? If you consumed if you know these three animes, you know exactly that there is something missing to Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen that is not missing in Chainsaw Man. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you cannot fucking like talk to me about the darkest story I've ever fucking seen and I've ever fucking discovered, and not fucking talk about love at all. Like, it makes it so that like the story is not like actually believable, just because like people don't care about like stuff that is really important to them. And like, you get me? Like, that's why like I wish to see more love and more emotional relationships in these in anime, in media in general, because like people have this like these days media have this like really dark tone to it, but forgot what like forgot that dark tone is not just like living in the shadows and everything is scary. It's also like having like serious relationships between characters, and that is not only friendship. Anyway, I'm really mad about this, because like once I noticed how much like it was lacking, I noticed that like basically like make a lot of anime bland and completely empty, just because like people, because it makes the characters in the anime really like barely like each other in any type of way. And because of that, like, yeah, more emotion, more love in anime or mangas, TV shows, movies will be great. Like, that will be really great, especially when present when during like dark storytelling, during really difficult storytelling, because usually during these stories, these feelings, they are more present. I know it makes sense. I know it makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but like I had to say it because like this is something like once you know this, you will never unknow this, and it will be really fucking awful. Like it will really feel weird. So yeah. Anyway.
Backstory and motivation that drives the plot forward, and we actually see development with some of them more than just the amount of ways they can sit on the protagonist's face. We learn more about the social structure and dynamics of the monsters and the anti-demon core that fight them, inter-family drama, power scalings, power rankings, tournament arcs. I'ma be real, this story isn't going to be winning awards anytime soon, but it does everything it needs to. It does just enough to tickle that part of your brain that wants to grab the popcorn and dumb out your typical shonen action show. When you talk to a lot of anime fans and the topic of guilty pleasures come up, you hear a lot of the same titles getting thrown around. High School of the Dead, High School DxD. I've not talked to a single person that have watched these shows fully and don't talk about them fondly. They know what their appeal is. They know the target audience they're aiming for, and if you're not into these types of shows, they're not going to be changing anyone's opinion. But if you do fall in that target demographic, if you're fine fully embracing the sleeping degenerate in you, then this is like eating McDonald's cooked by a 3-star Michelin chef. Don't lie, these aren't guilty pleasures, these are pleasures you feel no guilt enjoying. They not only fully commit to giving you the peak gourmet fan service you've been craving, but respect you enough to know that you still need more reasons to keep watching once you hit post-nut clarity.
You've come.
That is Mato Seihe no Slave. It knows what it is, and it devotes itself to being damn near the best product it can be for what it's trying to achieve. So if you want a manga that does one thing and one thing really well, and that one thing is being stepped on by powerful, sexy, military-clad anime girls with the added bonus of a decent enough plots, characters, and actually pretty damn good action, then Mato Seihe no Slave is the manga for you. In conclusion,
It should have been me, not him.
Should be me. Yeah. Thank you so much. Gigag. Really interesting take on a manga that like people like. I don't know. It's great. All right, let's watch some memes. I want to watch some memes. Oh no, the doggy. Oh my god, there was a dog in here! What the fuck?
Isso só acontece em Petrolina, velho. O cachorro pilotando a moto.
The dog knows better.
Do caralho, velho. Dude, in the cup? Oh! Shit! See? He's white, you're not doing it. Open people know this stuff. I'm black, I don't do this stuff. Watch
He
this.
totally doesn't know. Come on.
Okay, this garbage, this fucking garbage, I never fucking understood. It makes views. It makes views like, I think that like this is pure, even for the people that makes these fucking like videos, it must make you fucking like, it must make you ill. Like it is like beyond words. Chichendev, what's going on? Nothing much. Doing my doing my fucking doing my fucking YouTube stuff. What about you? Having a good day?
Holy shit, that's fucking wicked.
What the fuck? This dude got known for like such fucking weird reasons.
Circus with William. Go down the slide on his bike. Action.
Touch you on the tail and see what you do. Whoa, you're mean. Are you a bad snake?
He is a mean bad snake. What the fuck?
Hey? What the fuck? You walking
That's
a fucking ostrich, you daft cunt.
Well, legend.
Let's have a look at her.
It's a fucking emu, man.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
It's an he.
Oh, is it?
His name's Waters.
You're fucked up, you
He's an
mate.
asshole.
You're fucked up, you mate.
Fuck off.
I love you.
Bro, what the fuck? He's actually doing the fucking... What the fuck?
Поджигай! Лица туда не суй! Поджигай! Ты дурак, что ли? Бутылка бомбанет.
What the fuck? This is sick.
I fucking hate you! Don't fucking call me again, bitch! I'm not fucking playing with you!
Нет, неправильно.
Right, we need to do. Right, hang on, we're gonna get a bit of grip. Right, 3, 2, 1. Oh.
What the fuck?
Attach the chain to the suitcase handle on wheels to a loop on your jeans. That's amazing!
Oh no! Oh yeah, he did it!
Y'all already know I keep that motherfucking thing on me, man. You won't ever catch me fucking lacking.
Thank you for calling Papa John's. What can we get started for you? Would you like to try our large one-topping pizza for $7.99?
No, this is Domino's Houston.
Domino's.
Ours is, it's actually $6.99. It's not Papa John's.
This is Domino's Houston. You're selling a large one-topping pizza for $6.99? Are you fucking kidding me?
And a 2-liter.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you trying to uppercut our prices? Is that what you're fucking doing? And you called us?
Wait, this is Papa John's?
Fuck you, Domino's. Your pizza tastes like fucking shit.
Papa John's, bro.
I got fired from Domino's. Domino's. They're not loyal to their fucking customers.
Because you couldn't make it. You're a
Pull up on us,
salesman.
Pull up.
This one over here. Okay. Okay. Right.
Hello, everyone. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
I guess that's where, because they're deep enough where the water pressure
This is the first public road to be made entirely from plastic. Instead of sending plastic waste to a landfill, this company decided to put this trash to a better use.
Are developing a new kind of road. It's a road that has many advantages over existing products and that contributes to solving some important global problems.
This road is much easier to build as they can simply be placed together like Legos. A plastic road can also last up to 3 times longer than a regular asphalt road.
Interesting. Yeah, this is like after having a long week, what people who actually fucking like never talk to anyone about their problems, where they go when they tell you I'm going for a walk. Like this is basically where you find them when they go for a walk. You know, these people that tells you that never shares the problem. They're really introverted, and like usually they fucking like they never really share too much. They just tell you, I gotta go for a walk. Just like get myself straight, you know, like, and this is where you find them, where like in reality this is where they go. What the fuck? This is cute as fuck.
These are Tibetan monks, and they spend days or sometimes weeks making a beautiful sand mandala. They carefully place each grain of sand in just the right spot.
Yeah, this is like a religious like type of like ritual, I guess. This is actually beautiful.
And once they're finally done, they destroy it. They destroy the artwork as a way to teach to never be emotionally attached to anyone or anything. It really doesn't matter how much time and effort you devote to something, because eventually everything will be destroyed. This is what it's like to go kayaking in Norway.
What the fuck? God damn. Wow. This is really something else. What the fuck?
I was in a public bathroom and I saw something that I'd never seen before. So after you wash your hands, you don't have to touch the door.
Wow.
This is called linear friction welding. It's a way to weld pieces of metal by pushing and rubbing them together.
Linear friction welding is ideal for joining blades to discs in turbine manufacture. They're called blisks. And these are some images of welds made on the new Linfrick machine here at Abington.
That's the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Okay, this was great. Alright. That was it for the reaction stream. So yeah. As always, be toxic.